We love
Lush gets fired from No Jumper. Okay. Coming in hot. You know what I'm saying?
You're coming in real hot right there, buddy.
So Lush One, he was known more from the battle rap scene earlier, right?
Yeah.
From being an announcer on KOTD
Yeah.
and being having his own battle league, and he's been around, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then boom, he's been working on No Jumper for about 6 months, 8 months,
short-lived,
right? And during that time, he's made himself a prominent figure, but he was not the most loved.
No,
right?
Not at all.
And recently, Adam22 came on this thing called Varsity that Gina Views has. For all the people who are tapped into the No Jumper universe, you know all the names that I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
So, Gina Views, the girl has her show, right?
Yes.
Varsity is basically a show where they make a song on the spot.
Yeah.
People send their beats and they make a song on the spot.
Yeah.
The song came off of the fact that they heard Lush rap on one live.
And it was
doo-doo.
Horrible.
Right? Or that verse was doo-doo. And Suspect went off. And then from there, he took it to heart. And it became being
it was a thing after
It was a thing. And they started, let's do it through rap battle.
Yeah.
Right? That's what it evolved to.
Yeah. And then who did we see go at him first?
AD.
And he was dope.
AD killed that one. Remember that one? That was crazy.
Like West Coast gangster at its best.
And he put his shit together quickly. I was like, yo, AD is a real rapper. Yeah.
Right?
I already knew he was because he had music out from before and they were interviewing him as a rapper from back in the days.
On No Jumper.
But I'm glad that you mentioned AD because he does have something to do with the whole spectrum of the story.
Yes.
So I'm going to play for you here something from that Varsity thing, right? Which was a product of Lush getting in his feelings, it evolving into them having freestyle sessions, and them saying, you know what, let's make a rap show. That's why that show exists. Okay? That's a little bit more context. That's why they were sitting around creating a song at the time when Adam walked in. And this is just for the people who are maybe not in the No Jumper
zone. Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So I'll play you Adam22.
Oh, no, I'm on it. I've... You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know you on it.
This. Look at this dude, though. He brought his friend with him, though.
Two of his friends. There's another nigga in the back.
With him.
Hold on, I'll bring it up on the big screen for you.
Oh,
Lie
man.
to me, Lush.
About what?
See that?
About what?
Argue about in the hall?
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
I didn't say nothing.
Well, I got
that needs to be a t-shirt.
Confirmation from a bunch of different people.
Hold on.
See how he looks at you? You see those eyes? You see those
They're piercing at him, right?
Those devilish
What we on?
white man's eyes, bro.
Lush, you lied to me.
What?
You lied to me, Lush.
About what?
What I just tried to talk to you about in the hall?
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
I didn't say nothing.
That's
Well, I
crazy.
got confirmation from a bunch of different people.
Even on Reddit. Fool.
Yeah.
It looks funnier the more you lie.
It looks great, eh? When someone's lying to you and you just know they're lying, it's great. I love it. I love it. When you're like, wow, wow. Keep going.
Okay, but I only got to see this after. I didn't catch this live.
Okay.
So they left this up. Okay, keep that in mind too. 36-minute video, and it ends after this.
Yeah.
How many people do I need to have fucking confirm it before it's like crazy shit? Like, bro, I've talked to you about talking in the fucking Discord and saying crazy shit, but I never knew that you were this fucking
in the
loony,
Discord,
bro. And can we turn the beat off? Can they hear it?
Yeah. Don't worry. Look at him. He just got out of Dodge. He's like, I'm out of here, nigga.
You're what? You're
We
sorry?
love hip hop.
I don't like what I didn't say anything.
No, you said a lot of shit. Like direct quotes of shit that I said only to you because I fucking trusted you.
See what I'm saying? Tell someone a lie and you'll see where it goes.
When?
That's crazy.
Yes, you did. And why do you think multiple people who are in the Discord just made it up?
I mean, I don't know. Like literally, I talked about it in the Discord, but I didn't say anything.
This is like,
Yeah, you did. Well, then how the fuck do people know?
okay, let's stop this for a second.
Yeah.
Let's dissect this. We got time
Dissect.
today. No top 6 today. We got a little bit of time, right?
Yes, brother.
What's your feelings like when you're watching this?
Both sides or just one side?
No, like just watching the interaction. What kind of feeling are you getting? Like I'll give you just to give you an idea. Like,
okay,
I'm feeling a feeling of discomfort while I'm watching it. I'm like, this is an uncomfortable thing to watch. Like, is it real? Is it fake?
Fake, or is it? Yeah, and I think he's okay with Adam. I think he's a genius too. Okay, because he's watching algorithms and he's watching what's going on with Lush this week and this month. Nothing, right? Okay, so let's get Lush going. Right? All right. Let's get Lush going this week and this month. Okay, you're fired. Lush, you're lying to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It could be a little bit of a plot twist play, right?
But he's gone.
Okay, so now that he's gone, if it's real tangible,
No, he
done?
was out of there. Like, okay. And I'm just saying, like, while watching this interaction between these two guys, Adam saying, yo, you're lying.
Yeah. You have this is your chance to just tell the truth.
Yeah. He's piercing at him. Like, and now assuming that this is real, like.
Yeah. Okay, so tell someone a lie. Say Adam lied to him. Just told him something like, boom. I'm gonna say, yeah, man, I like to sleep with pigs and da 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 da. And then he's like, he was like, huh? And then goes and repeats it. But Adam in his head's like, I'm going to say this and see where it goes with it.
Well, that's what happened.
And that's exactly what I do to people. And then you'll see them going, fuck up.
Look, he didn't do it intentionally? Okay.
I believe it's intentionally.
I'll play a bit more.
I believe it's intentionally, though. Like you'll do those type of things intentionally sometimes.
I mean, I understand you want to ask follow-up questions.
Watch this.
I mean, I don't know, like literally, I talked about it in the Discord, but I didn't say any quotes.
Yeah, you did. Well, then how the fuck do people know?
Bro, like.
Right?
Who else did you talk to about that shit?
Only you.
I mean, I understand you
want
want to ask follow-up questions instead of addressing the fact that you're a fucking
see what I'm
snake,
saying, right?
Bro.
It makes sense because
that one right there,
right? That's where I would be like, okay, he doesn't even know that I set him up for that.
That's when I realized it was real too.
But it's real, but I set you up for that. I told you I like sleeping with pigs and bananas. And then you went and repeated, yo, you know he likes sleeping with pigs and bananas?
I'm going to give you exactly.
But you made it up.
What the code was that made him be like, oh. Okay. It's not in here, but I'll give you a quick breakdown after.
Like.
See?
Like.
Yo, he's so cheesed.
Because you're like, bro.
I've never actually seen Adam this
you're
pissed.
Just lying more right now.
I like literally I don't. If I would have said it, when did I say that?
No, you did. You said a bunch of shit talking about how much people get paid and shit, bro.
No, I didn't do that.
Yeah.
That's complete cap. Like seriously, like we could go in the Discord and talk to those people directly.
I would love that. I would love to be proven wrong because the fact that I trusted you this much and that I've just had all this shit revealed.
I don't
to me,
even know what people get paid.
It would
speak on that.
Okay, but I mean, why do I have random people in the Discord telling me, oh, so and so said this, and it's like something that I guarantee somebody said to you or that you've heard around the office, but that you never obviously should have fucking spoke on.
Nah, we could go in there and because I didn't say that shit. Like seriously.
Where'd you say that?
So is there anyone else like pretending to be in there, to be you in there or something?
I mean, you could look through the entire chat log in there. I didn't say anything like that in there.
Okay, well maybe we can do like a full analysis of it, but I think I get the gist from talking.
Because
Adam finished.
I did not say that, dude. I did not. I'm saying, if I did, I would have told you when you asked me before.
Okay, so I think we got the gist. All right, he ends the stream right after. You know what I'm saying? His homie, look at his homie in the back right here.
Like his homie was smiling when he thought he was gonna pod with Adam.
Look, the one that has "I love art" on the hat.
Yeah,
he looks like a turtle right now.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, homie brought me here thinking I was gonna pod with Adam today. Adam's like, don't talk to me, little bitch. Yo, I'm about to fire your nigga.
Yo, I felt like Adam would have fired on besides firing him, and he didn't fire him on camera because he did follow up with the No Jumper podcast on Tuesday, minus AD. Okay? So here's the thing that was said. 4 jokes. AD has 4 jokes.
Yeah.
This is what Adam said in confidence, I guess,
to Lush.
To Lush. he had told AD that he's going to be removing him from the Tuesday show. He could still do the end of the day on Wednesday. He could still do the news and whatever other content. There's the food show that him and Duno have, right? But he wants to remove him from the Tuesday show.
Tuesday,
I feel like, I guess he felt like the conversations weren't as engaging anymore. Blah, 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 right? Business decisions.
Yeah,
boom.
But he's still there.
But he had that conversation as well, I guess, in passing, or he told Lush.
With confidence.
Yeah, that, he's been planning to do this with AD. Mind you, this is from what Adam is saying in his stream on Tuesday, that he had already had the conversation with AD. And I'm not here to try to defend Adam.
No.
He's saying that he had a conversation with AD.
And AD was understanding.
And it was not the most comfortable conversation, but they had it, right?
Yeah.
And he told Lush this conversation. And part of the things that he said was, man has 4 jokes, or the same 4 jokes. Lush
goes and repeats
it in the Discord because he got caught open by some dude named Guilty, who's been getting his confidence, like saying, tell me whatever, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And this Guilty guy apparently has helped AD with his stream and stuff and setting up his shit. And he also helps No Jumper with their Discord.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And Lush has been all up in the Discord, talking back and forth. He's in there for hours sometimes. He's the first No Jumper host to speak back to the people in the Discord.
Right? He's talking too much.
Right? So I guess this information got
he back on the dope. Yeah, go on.
You think so?
Yep. I know so. Like, I can just feel it off of him. The vibration. Me looking at him right now, just do and see. This is Adam's kind of like how I am. I'll know something about you, and I'll give you a hint. I'll pretty much put it on the table.
Yeah.
Make you figure it out, right? And then sometimes it goes. I think Adam is like, I'm giving this guy a lot of money right now. What's he doing in his spare time? It's nothing for Adam to get somebody to just hang out with him, or nothing for Adam to put a little investigator on him. Because you want to see sometimes, who am I giving my money to? And now he's doing a little bit of dishonest shit, like telling mans how much mans are making and stuff like that in the Discord. Bro,
in the Discord, fam.
Right? That is a no-no. So right there, I would have already put someone on him, because I'd have been like, you know what? What's making him talk like this? Right?
Yeah.
And you're up all night sitting on the Discord talking back to the fans. Only a person that gonna do something like that. You know what I mean? Be all
back on the things, eh?
Oh yeah, for sure. And Adam knows, but Adam can't just say that to him like that, because that is kind of discrimination. What people do in their own personal time is what they do, as long as they're showing up for their shift and they're not smelling and they're you can't really get at him, right? And he's not coming on air looking all flipping wrecked, right? So you can't really get at him for that. So you got to find another angle.
So he's out of there though.
He's out of there, and now this is where you're going to see that he might be back on the things, because he's going to hit rock bottom. He's back.
Yeah, because he has responded. There's an interview with Lush that I found earlier before I left here, but I didn't have time to take it in. But there's an interview, I think it's like an hour and 40 minutes, called My Side of the Story.
Yeah.
There's a lot of information on this right here. Lush explains why he got fired from No Jumper.
Wow.
Hour and 26 minutes.
Wow, already.
And this was...
Get it. I gotta get it. They talking ghosts.
See, now he's gonna go do his own thing.
Well, that's another thing that,
Adam, let's kind of...
Should he do that? You know what I'm saying? Is that going to be a good look? Will he be able to do that? Like, there's questions to be asked. And then with Adam, with the whole No Jumper network, and everything that's still going on, because Lush being gone is one thing.
Yeah.
Remember, House Phone just was gone like maybe a few weeks before that. Like, there's problems over there. So I'm going to play just a little bit of this, but I want to have a conversation, not more than just the Lush, but it's the whole No Jumper network, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
You watch it. There you go. Like shit like that always gonna be. But the professional courtity of saying, okay, you telling the truth. However, from the fans' perspective,
fuck that nigga.
You like, pretty much if he hasn't said that specifically, like he's alluded to it in so many words. Now, not only did I think when Adam told me that, I'm like, oh, you for sure Like, I didn't think that he never said to me like, "Yo, don't have this conversation with AD. Don't say no."
Yo, Podfather found the right spot. Yo, fam, there's no timestamps on this, eh?
Yeah, I know.
Just found the spot on it, bro. Have not watched this
Once.
Like, I'm 100%
Podfather.
like, yeah, he for sure told him that because this is all stuff we've had dialogue about prior to this.
to that, okay.
Now,
It's nothing new.
there's nothing new.
Okay,
There's
okay.
nothing said between Adam and myself in that moment that he hadn't already said to AD.
Okay,
Now, to be fair, it wasn't in the context of you getting booted off the show.
Yeah.
However, you know,
Everything else though, like
everything
I'm not
else.
okay with the this
Yes.
is all okay.
Yes,
got it.
yes.
Got it.
Then I call AD right away.
Oh, hold on. Let
And
me
the
give-
reason I call AD,
Let me give some No Studio and Network. Let me give some props to these guys right here. No Studio and Network. No Studio and Podcast. All right. So salute to these guys from the No Studio and Podcast.
Yeah.
Because these guys got the exclusive
Right away.
right away, fam. This
Now
is
it's like he walked out of the studio and they were already there. Like, yo, hey.
fam, this is not even, it doesn't even say a day old. It says
No.
20 hours on the YouTube we're watching in right now while we're
Right
filming
now.
this.
I know.
That's
Serious.
crazy.
Serious.
39,000 views too. Already.
AD is the reason I'm sitting in that seat.
Okay.
It was AD who invited me on the pod.
Okay.
Adam wasn't fucking with me like that.
okay.
In fact, in the words of Adam, this is a direct quote. I thought you were Disaster's tweaker friend.
Oh, damn.
Damn.
He's told the
Said
story
that
before.
on the pod. He's like, "You actually real cool." I didn't really know what to think of you. I just thought you were Disaster's tweaker friend.
Yeah. Because y'all had the God to your podcast.
Yeah. And which Adam didn't want me on either.
Yeah,
you know
it
what
was
I mean?
Diz's show,
That was
basically.
Diz's
Yeah,
show,
straight up.
and Diz.
Okay.
Well
That's
deserved,
huge.
man.
That's
They've been
huge.
putting in some hard work.
Anyways. Salute to Lush.
Yeah.
The thing is, this network, he's got a problem going on right now because even with AD and community has grown to a huge degree to the point where them covering No Jumper drama gets them more views than some of their No Jumper content.
Content, for sure.
Right?
Because we're talking about the drama right now, not just a regular day show.
Yeah, and us even sometimes I've complained about and not complained, good complaints us having conversations about No Jumper sometimes get more views than the interviews I've had with Adam or even Flacco himself.
Yeah, makes sense.
You know what I'm saying?
It makes sense. I can see
because their whole network has started to become centered around drama.
WWF.
Right? Now, here's the problem. He's starting to notice this, and he's realizing this is not making him a lot of money, fam. People act like, yo, he's probably doing this for on purpose so that he can get more views, and he's saying yo, this is not making him that much money. Even that thing itself, where he fired Lush, it doesn't have more views than him explaining himself the next day.
It has.
That has 69,000 views.
Yeah, I know.
Him explaining himself the next day already has 130,000. That was last night.
Yeah.
Or that was Tuesday night.
Yeah.
And their stuff was Monday.
Yeah, so it tumbleweeded into now Wednesday.
And it's still 69,000. And him in one night, not even 20 hours later, not even 10 hours later, is already double that, fam.
But what does this mean for Lush in a sense of now his money? Will he still be getting paid for the pass?
I don't know what their contracts are like.
Yeah.
Right?
See,
And the thing is-
for Adam to just be able to fire you like that, I don't think these contracts is shit. Ain't shit.
Well, he probably doesn't have to buy them out, and that's probably a clause in the contract because he has to think about it. And I feel for Adam in ways in this situation
Yeah.
because he has to look at it from a businessman's perspective.
Yes.
But the thing is, with this podcast network industry,
Yes.
the business and the friendship can get very wrapped up, whether it becomes with people who you know from before or people who you just meet along the way. You know what I'm saying? There's parallels that have happened with this, that's happening at No Jumper,
Yeah.
the Joe Budden network.
Yes, very much so.
You know what I'm saying? Different scenarios, but they're still the same. More people coming together, and then boom, okay, perfect example with the Joe Budden network. He had Rory and Mal issues.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
And then he had the See the Thing Is, which was the three girls together.
Yeah.
And then they became two because there was a problem between him and one of the girls who ended up making a video trying to expose him. Right?
Yeah.
And he had a show on there with Karen Civil and the next girl.
Yeah.
Okay, so he had 3 shows on his network besides, or he had the Joe Button podcast. See the Thing Is, so he had 3 shows on his network.
Yeah.
Okay? And over the time, that has seemed to not panned out for him.
No.
Right?
No.
And on top of that, like he's paying out money for different things and there's only so much money that's coming in. Like if the view count is low on a certain show, people are not jiving with it. Like what's the conversation like because he knows them from before and like, you know, unfortunately with us as brothers and like black people, we have a problem like with the business and friendship part. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like niggas get slighted. They'll be like, yo, okay, for example, he gets rid of one of the shows on the Joe Button network, or for example, him moving Adam moving AD from the Tuesday show.
Yeah.
It's business.
It's business.
But because they've developed a friendship over time, he doesn't know AD from before doing No Jumper.
No.
Right?
But AD held him down.
AD held him down.
And AD held him down because AD's a surdy crip.
Yes.
Right?
And he talks about situations holding him down and everything, right?
Yeah.
So right there, he feels that extra added, well, there's a friendship there, and there is.
There is. And I think Adam's doing him a favor.
Talk to me.
By making him now a content creator at its best. Like you're doing the right things. Like I watch AD's cooking show, right? So when I'm watching him, I'm like, bro, you think of good things.
Yeah.
Continue that. So cover the news. Come in every day and cover the news. He's basically giving you more lead in a sense to AD, like saying, yo, the news is what we would all wait. Like even if he did, it could be like 1 minute news every hour. Yeah. Every other hour. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
one at 6, one at 12 a.m. and then one at
boom. No, I hear you because it's not like he's saying, I want you off the Tuesday show, but I don't want you on the network. He's like, do all your other shows still.
Yeah.
Right? But the fact that it got out, like AD might leave and do his own thing.
But AD's already kind of doing his own thing.
He's doing his own thing big time. Like they sold out like 2-3 nights in a venue over there in LA for their live show of community clips.
Yeah, bro.
So like they're starting to get to a level where
they're big.
He's looking like from a business standpoint.
Yeah.
And I do understand, but I also don't like he has to. They have their own thing, and you know you should encourage any content creators that are on your network. Make sure to do your own thing. Like Flocko, we were watching Flocko's channel before we started this, right?
Oh, for sure.
But I think one thing with the clauses, they should have some clauses in contracts where you're not doing the exact same thing
all the time
as what's going on in the network that you work for. Or maybe try to introduce your concept to the network.
That's what makes sense.
Right?
That makes more sense. But that's where I see him having that problem with like Flocko. Because Flocko's doing the academic kind of style, right? Let's be real.
Yeah, but it's not no jumper shit.
But technically, remember what I said? I was like, yo, where's the no jumper logo?
Yeah.
I was looking for it.
Yeah, but it's his own style of stuff. You know, even though it's academic style or like.
I say Adam should put that on no jumper. Because honestly, ever since they were clowning Flocko, now I'm like, I like this guy.
Well, look, they already gave him his own style of that type of show that he does on his own channel on No Jumper now. The Flocko show, it comes on like after the news show. He runs a live for like another 2 hours after, and he's in the corner still in the same studio.
Yeah.
Right? So they're like letting him do his own thing.
Do his thing. Yeah. I see it.
Because he might be already learning from the lessons of watching the community clips thing like,
and trial and error.
This is taking off. Like,
yeah, trial and error.
I should have maybe offered them a contract or something. Right?
Adam.
Yes. Because look.
But let's be real. AD being on No Jumper is the reason why I go over there and watch that too.
Well, that's the thing. Like,
let's be real.
One can't happen without the other. And I can relate to that, fam.
Yeah. Lush has enough now airtime. Like I've seen him so many times. Let's be real. If he did do some kind of off-brand kind of podcast, get some weirdos in there.
I would click.
Kind of underbelly kind of style, but like, you know, but right in front of him, he's talking like, hey, because he's been through shit.
Yeah.
So like, I would actually tune in.
I'd click on the shit.
And the reason why I click on him is because he's coming from the mother, he's coming from the mothership, which is No Jumper.
This is also true.
That's why I'm watching Lush. So if Lush is smart, right now he doesn't take it to heart, and that's Adam doing him a favor too, and saying, yo, go spread your wings and fly now.
Yeah, because no matter how much, and I preface this, that's why I preface it where this is, Lush came from the battle rap scene, because not everybody is going to go tap in to Lush doing his thing on his own because they know him from battle rap.
No.
There's a lot of people who are just now tapped into him now, like you said, because of No Jumper.
No Jumper.
You know, might not be watching KOTD battles or different grind time or different things that are going on.
When I've seen him pop up on it with Disaster, I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's the guy that's standing all the time behind thing. Right?
Right.
But I'm like, Organic, right? He's always like, I've seen him behind Organic a couple times. Right?
Multiple times.
Yeah, Wonder in LA doing KOTD, especially Wonder in LA. So I was always like, I know who this dude is.
And I'm sure he brought a lot of that audience to the No Jumper fold. But at the end of the day, like, I don't know if the audience that he brought from battle rap outweighed the hate that he was receiving. And he wasn't able to handle the hate, bro.
He's definitely, because you got to remember, he's an insecure person when it comes to how he feels about himself, right? How he takes care of himself. I'm not trying to call him like an abuser or anything, but it's how he takes care of himself, right? So that will reflect and that will come out. You'll start to feel a ways if someone tells you something because you know deep down inside you are that. Yeah. So that's why it is bothering you. You know what I'm saying? So he has to understand, you got to like, this is probably the best thing that happened for him right now.
Well, fam, like he was getting new teeth, all type of ish, right?
Yeah, and you take advantage of that while it's good because nothing lasts forever.
And salute to Adam because like I feel his pain. Like it's not easy running a network, YouTube channel, podcast network, anything that he's like the whole conglomerate that he's doing because he even mentioned like the YouTube ain't paying that much.
No.
So he's giving everybody a salary in there that one like I guess was leaked, but like they're paying people good money over there, and he's not really making a return on his investment from the No Jumper network, from the YouTube.
No, he's just doing it out of love, it seems like.
He's making, I guess, because remember, they still sell other stuff, like the condomers and all that type of shit, right? He's making money off of that, and I guess that's going to spill in to help pay his staff.
Yeah, but he has to get rid of some staff he's cutting.
He has to. I don't want to be a hater, but he got to cut down some of that staff in order to really, like, maximize.
See, even like Suspect, he has to now do gaming.
Yeah, but is that working? Like I think what he might need to do is put a time limit on this shit. Like, I'm gonna give you a concept. If it doesn't work in this amount of time, and I'm taking this even as my own advice too, right? Then just cut the concept.
Cut the concept.
Right?
Yeah.
Like give it a certain amount of episodes, give it a certain amount of months. Yeah. Do all the same efforts that they do with all of their other content pieces, obviously. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And if the audiences or new audiences don't react to it, because like, bro, I'm not, no disrespect to Suspect, I'm not a gamer neither, so maybe it's just not for me. But I'm not like engaged with this content.
Yeah.
Right?
I hear
so there's people who, like, they have a whole podcast called the Glasses Podcast. I've looked at the numbers on some of those episodes. Yeah. Numbers are hella low, fam.
Yeah.
Them mans might have to go.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Because there's no money moolah making over here. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, fam, if he's paying all three of them or whoever two of them who's doing that show, and you know, the editors and all that to do it, like he has like $1 million a month overhead or something that he's dealing with.
It's crazy.
Fam.
Plus he has to pay for the place that he has them running out of and stuff like that.
Yo, fam, like you got to start like tightening your belt and putting down the hammer, bro.
Trust me.
You know what I'm saying?
Trust me.
Like, fam, and like the niggas is gonna go get super, super, super popping over somewhere else off of the love that I gave you. Like, come on, fam, can I hold something?
Crazy. Yo, that Benadryl.
Just kick it in. You good?
Yeah, of course. Let's
okay.
I'm like, you know.
Well, salute to Adam. Salute to Lush. Y'all You know what I'm saying? We'll check in and keep y'all updated.
Salute.
To bring it to some local.
We love hip hop.